High five, guys and gals. Silver Sphincter coming at you. And it is a great day, man. Glorious day, baby. Woo! Man, I got off work early. Um, it is, I ain't gonna lie, it's like fall time, man. But it's a warm fall time. I hate cold, and I'm not looking forward to winter. I'm angry a little bit that winter's already coming. So, other than that, it's a great day. All right, guys, check this out. Now, I'm going to call this my first reckless, okay? But to be honest, when somebody had posted or there was something in the auctions for sale about a plague doctor, and I actually have a little tiny plague doctor someplace. I don't know if it's a 1/20th, 1 gram, 1/10th. I don't know. Somebody sent it to me for free for a thank you for buying stuff from them. So it's not this. Technically, this isn't my first reckless, but damn it if I'm not calling it my first real reckless, my first big reckless, my big boy reckless. I put on my big boy pants with the reckless patch down the middle. All right, I don't even know. I'm here. Look at me go. No. Bro, these things are so sick. Um, but first, let me take a selfie. No, wait. Look. Shreky Lou, part of the Reckless crew. Ooh, poet didn't even know it. I got some copper and silver zombucks from Shreky Lou. Thank you, sir. It was really cool to do business with you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Um, so the Zombucks thing, like I've want or not Zom. I'm sorry. Reckless metals. I I see reckless metals all over. Okay, and I won a lot of reckless metals. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just like everybody else. I'm on the tip. Okay, I'm all over the reckless metals tip. But I've been looking at it and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I want that. But I've got all these other goals that I'm trying to get before the end of the year. I'm trying to do certain things. I'm trying to acquire certain things. And reckless has always been on that list, but there's things in front of reckless, unfortunately, that I want to get. That list is growing ever so short very quickly because of how much money I've been throwing at this. Um, that being said, I was on the live stream with the Trace Amigos and Reckless Metals, and they were talking about the Enamelist, and somebody was like, "Oh yeah, the Lunar series." Okay, I'm a Lunar fan. I love Lunars. I love anything lunar. I don't care. I don't collect it necessarily, but in the silver, hell yeah. If I'm going to collect silver, I'm going to collect stuff that I like, and I like lunar stuff. So that just made sense to me. That's how come I've been all over those Perth Mint lunars. Um, and I understand there's other places out there. I think like Korea, I think is making lunars. There's a couple of them out there that are doing it, but I'm all over the Perth Mint lunars right now. And so these guys is talking in their live about reckless metals and everything they're doing and their goals and their enamelist and they like lunars. Oh yeah, lunars. I'm getting ready to drop the rabbit. And I'm like, like wait a minute, guys. Like, hey, you guys are making a lunar series. And they were like, yeah, man. And he showed the picture of the rabbit that's coming out. And it was like this zombie half skeleton rabbit. And I was like, whoa, like, thank you. I need that in my life. I need that in my life a lot, actually. Please, somebody help me get that. Okay. Now, Reckless is, when they put out a series, it's not very big. It's not very big at all. For single bars, let alone the whole set of the single bar, right? All 3 bars. This is Year of the Tiger from MLZB. This is the one I think I like the best out of them. And it's kind of like a the whole top of the thing is polished or burnished maybe, and it kind of gives it this whole tribal effect. It's really cool looking. This is sick. This is so sick. So all 3 bars. Year of the Tiger. That's what we're looking at on the bars. That is so cool. Okay, so there's MLZB. Year of the Tiger. And I'm just going to say these things ain't really cheap. Reckless, for the most part, ain't cheap. But these was not very cheap for me. Keep all of this stuff with those. Okay. Kentucky John. You know, I actually think I have a Kentucky John. I've possibly won a race or something from him, maybe in the very beginning. But if not, there's his sticker, right? If you don't know who Kentucky John is, y'all need to go find him. He's got some sick-ass silver to sell, and he's a good guy to boot. So, Year of the Rat. Let me find the one with the picture here. There's Certificate of Authenticity. Oh, this is sick. Hell yeah. Like, seriously, hell yeah. Homeboy's even grinning about it. He's like, and then I need to get some more of these cases. This case is cool. So when they were talking about enamelists, apparently this is the first set, Year of the Rat. And they had this enamelist. If I remember the story correctly, if I'm saying this wrong, I apologize. I'm just going off the top of my head while I'm making this video here. But then they lost this enamelist, and they weren't able to find another enamelist with the same artistic views or something. And so this is the only set that came colorized. And I'm not really big on colorized stuff, but when it comes to something like this with all of that detail, especially that tiger, there's a lot of detail in there that it's hard to see what's going on until it's painted. And you're like, oh my gosh, like look at the sludge. You wouldn't, I would be thinking there's water, with like poop chunks or something. I wouldn't be thinking it's like radioactive green sludge. Like, this is so sick. So sick, guys. Thank you, Reckless Metals. Thank you, Kentucky John. Thank you, MLZB. And thank you, kind sir, Cash money. You didn't have to, but you did. Wah, wah, wah. See, I could be an air horn. Look at this thing, man. Now I got the Year of Tiger the other day, so I've had a couple days to look at that, and it's amazing to me. But the Year of the Rat and the Year of the Ox, I literally just got the packages in my hand. Video's going 10 minutes. Like literally 15, 18 minutes ago. Look at this shit. Man. This isn't just your everyday average Lunar Series. This ain't your grandpa's Lunar Series, kid. This one's like gunmetal or antique. And then there's the regular one. And then there's the proof. I'm so stoked. Woo! Yeah. Like for my first Reckless, seriously, I would have to say 1,200 out of a 10. No, that could be just me. I don't, I might be a little biased just because this shit's in my hands right now. Bro, I still don't even have the whole set of 2-ounce Perth Mint Lunar Series. I've been hunting for them damn things for 5 months now. I've been hunting for the Perth Mint. I'm like, hey, yo, I need this Lunar Series from the Reckless Metals in my life. Can somebody help me? Oh, by the way, the past 3 sets are really limited and already sold out. Anybody out there want to help a brother out? Oh, yeah, hey, every one of the 3 dudes, the 3 amigos, had one set that I needed. I think Kentucky John, I think he was having second-hand considerations after he told me he'd give it to me, though. I think he wanted to hold on to that rat set, is what I have a feeling in my heart that Kentucky John really wanted to keep that set. And I don't blame him one bit at all. You all rock, dude. Now keep me in mind when the next set comes out, that Year of the Rabbit. I need set 69. And a big and, if you know anybody out there that has these sets, the Tiger, the Ox, and the Rat, possibly that might be in set number 69, you want to do a trade, I would really like to try to get this whole series in set 69. It's just my thing. That's what I do. I used to have the hugest, crazy hat pin collection by some really crazy, rare hat pin artists that was all numbered 69. Like I was in a place in my life where I had access to bags of pins. And I had first couple of people access to bags of pins, and while everybody was going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s, I went straight for number 69s, and I had a pretty ultimate collection of hat pins in number 69, but it got stolen along with the hats that they were on, which were also limited edition 420 hats. So yeah, but hey, I can try again with silver bar collections, get all number 69s. That's pretty cool. I love you guys, man. I hope you're saving some of your money Other than silver, you need things. I would get some good shovels. I would get a couple of really good axes. I would get a couple of good hatchets or a tomahawk. Um, a couple of really good sized, a couple of different sized, really good uh, machetes. Um, some some dry bags, some really big like stuff sack dry bags to keep everything that you own dry and safe. Um, Sleeping bags that will keep you warm beyond the temperatures where you're at, because you never know when you're gonna need like negative 30. Um, and when you're buying these things, man, look at them. Look at the reviews for them. Look at the way these things are being used by people. Look for companies that make stuff for people that are doing month-long mountaineering trips to Everest. Look for stuff that is industrial made. Look for stuff that isn't sold at Walmart, that is top of the line, expensive stuff. And, like stack it. You don't have to get it all at once. Save up some money, buy one piece here, buy one piece there. Like me, I sleep in a hammock when I'm in the outdoors. I sleep in a hammock between trees out in the forest, and I have blankets that basically create a down cocoon around me. They wrap around the bottom of the hammock, and then on the inside of the hammock I have they're called over and under quilts, and together they create this lofty cocoon of your own warm air. And it is, I've slept out in the middle of the woods without a heater in a hammock when it got down to like -8 degrees, and it was comfortable, man. Like, it was amazing. um, it, it's a really astounding and surreal thing to like get out of your hammock in the middle of the night, in the middle of the forest, to go to the bathroom, and there's just, it's silent. It is Mother Nature is an amazing thing if you're prepared for it. Um, it really is. You guys get the stuff you need to survive. Stop buying all the fancy, blingy things that make people go, "Oh, look, he's got a fancy, blingy thing." Stop buying high-end shoes, high-end clothes. Like, if you're going to buy high-end clothes, buy the high-end clothes that'll keep you warm and survive outdoors. Get all of that stuff ready. You might never need it, but if you do need it, you'll have it. It's like a gun, man. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. I love you guys, man. Stay real. Stay focused. Keep killing it like you ain't never killed it before, man. Look at this stuff. Woo! I love you guys, man. High five and keep on stacking.